Are we gonna see some more sick plays? This is going to be incredibly difficult for Yaay, in my opinion, since I've already explained before that Chaos is massively favored here. Elder cannot use their massive mobility here. Oh, the map is giving me troubles here. Yaay doing something that we see very often with the Elder race. Gonna go straight for double gens early on, since their starting units have been reduced in cost. You don't need. Oh, Riku is still not over this loss, and yeah, he seems to have like an extreme hatred of the Elder race, and we see Double Nose going down straight away. Play champion with CSM is so incredibly scary, especially since there are garrisons on this field. Plague champion in a garrison is so incredibly scary. Let's see if we're gonna see rangers here. I'm not sure about rangers though. They can set up a nice set of combos. We could also see the Immolator just to counter garrison play, but the play, beautiful Destructor going down there. Heretics do finish the cap, but this is what the Plague Champion just does. He just bunches up, and look at the damage look at the damage the Warlock's already taken. He's down to half health. Banshees are running in. The Doom Blast is gonna come in. Beautiful knockback here on the Heretics. If the Banshees weren't actually suppressed, these Heretics would have already been dead. Warlock needs to retreat now. The damage over time might even kill him on retreat. Let's see. No, he's already retreating. That means the damage over time is not going to affect him all too much. And the Plague Champion can do nothing against Banshees in melee combat. Plague Champion is going to be zoned out here. Banshee's going to zone out the Plague Champion. He's going to go for this requisition point. Let's see. Plague Champion's going to take at least one model here from these Banshees. And in the meantime, okay, we see a Shuriken platform. This makes sense, but we're going to see grenade launchers as well. These Banshees have not yet lost a model, and I think they should retreat. They do lose a model. They're getting their aspect now. Yeah, but that's a good time to retreat. We see battle equipment up here on these Dire Avengers. Is actually a very good choice. They will take no damage, and we all know that actually a full member Dire Avenger squad does range damage exactly equal to that of a tactical Marine squad. So you have to take that into consideration. Shuriken platform here is going to reposition itself to suppress these Havocs. These Dire Avengers going to throw a grenade. Suppression is going to go down. Wow! Catches them beautifully. Gets two models. That is so unfortunate here for Riku. The Shuriken platform here, though, is getting dangerously low. Needs to retreat right away. If the Plague Champion would have been in here as well, this would have been a dead Shuriken platform, since the Plague Champion itself is only affected by suppression in the form of not being able to move that fast anymore, but his rate of fire is actually not affected, so he could have taken down, with the help of the Plague Champion, that Shuriken platform could have gone down. So I'm very curious to see what is going to happen now. I'm guessing we're going to see Noise Marines next year, or the Bile Spear from the Plague Champion. Yeah, we're going to see the Bile Spear. It's going to be classic Plague Champion play. Shuriken platform needs to actually... No. Dire Avenger's gonna tie up... Okay. Riku's scared off. He knows that there's a potential retreat grenade. Banshee's gonna use their fleet. Brilliant play though, but here comes the grenade on retreat. Is it gonna kill the Plague Champion? No, he's left with 21 HP. Okay, the Heretics were stuck, and the the Warlock just helped them heretics out of there. Isn't Yaay nice? Isn't he a nice guy? Nice leap here. And the special.
Your forces obey you.
The cap will go down. CSM gonna force melee combat here on the Dire Avengers. Special misses. And there goes the melee prowess of the CSM. CSM are actually... No, they're not low enough to lose a model here. And these Dire Avengers gonna run straight into the firing arc with these Havocs here. Let's see. There goes the Exarch on the Dire Avengers, which also increases their health. Let's see. Warlock has no war gear so far. I think he's gonna... Yeah, wow, the Exarch leaps into... Wow, there's so much damage on these Dire Avengers. No, retreat those Dire Avengers. A retreat grenade? Nope. But here come the Banshees screaming in. Screaming bitches. Havoc's being tied up here by the Warlock, and the Plague Champion is just gonna take the garrison here. So Yaay will just go for... What will he go for? For the generators, of course. Warlock just being very annoying here, zoning out a lot of stuff. The CSM, he's delaying them. Look at him, he's just standing there in heavy cover. But he needs to yeah. Let's see, Dire Avengers can actually take on the Plague Champion in melee combat, because his... Wow, oh, that is emboldened. I didn't even notice that Yaay was already tier 2. Needs to tie up... Yeah, exactly. The Plague Champion's melee prowess is actually pathetic. And he's killing Dire Avenger models though, but he's not gonna take down the Exarch here easily. Wow. Waits for as long as he can, and now, yeah, beautifully done. I mean, he paid for it with 5 Dire Avenger models, but still, that was a very good play. Havoc Fire here go down, but we might see an Autarch drop. What's wrong with Banshees? Don't want to retreat. And there goes the Autarch drop. Extremely powerful subcommandos. Oh, these Havocs might actually go down! Jump after them! That leap might have just finished them off. And there they go. Oh, Riku's not gonna be happy about this. The grenade launcher heretic has also been tied up. They have... Autarch has not yet used her leap. Oh my god, that was so painful. And now we see Plague Marines. He needs what? Bads? I do not know what he means by that. The Autarch has now purchased her Executioner Spear. It's a very, very effective power melee weapon here. It's going to be incredibly painful for the CSM, but not for the Plague Marines, since the Plague Marines are only infantry. Plague Champion and the Grenade Launcher Heretics are coming in, but the Autarch leaps in. Banshees are helping out the Autarch here. Base turrets are already firing though. Autarch does grant a defensive aura though. You can see the blue defensive buff circles here. Banshees are not even gonna bother with the Plague Marines because they will just get obliterated. Instead go straight for the CSM. Will they get a knockback here? CSM very lucky here to not be knocked back here. Banshees very brazen chase all the way back into base. Riku is really, really pushed off here. Warlock has now purchased the Merciless Witchblade. Will we see a grenade go down here? Yes, he tries to pick off a few, or at least like one model with the grenade here, but it just fails. Autarch is very, very durable on her own. Nox, this might be a dead Plague Champion. This is most definitely a dead Plague Champion. And we're gonna see a Blood Crusher from Riku. This is his response now. This is how he's gonna come back. And I'm not so sure how this will actually play out. If these heretics go down, this is so bad for Riku. He's losing models left and right. Cloak of Shadows is going to be interesting, since Riku has no aspiring champion on his heretics, or does he? No, he does not, so he has no detection. And Banshees, they're... wow. Oh, very nice. Grenade launcher barrage right into the Noxious Cloud. Banshees, did they notice? Or did they actually not notice? And they will definitely lose a few models here. And the Executioner... oh, the XR goes down. That is a huge loss. And now we might see a charge on retreat. No, that's a huge whiff here from Riku. A charge on retreat would have actually wiped out these Banshees. And now Riku's most favored unit is actually coming out. It is a Blood Crusher. Riku must know that there's a shuriken platform up here, because he senses Blood Crusher and nothing else. So yes, this shuriken platform will have to get the hell out of there. Still gonna take huge amounts of damage. That Banshee escape though, that must really be a pain to him. But then again, losing the XR is also no fun thing. I mean, that's 25 power down the drain, so... Fire dragons are on the field now. Yeah, the Blood Crusher just... he sees the fire dragons, he immediately backs up. He's so low on victory points, though he cannot be... he mustn't be forced off, but Riku can actually not do anything against this composition right now. We see the Cloak of Shadow... we see the Cloak of Shadows being used. And there we go, Riku's out of this tournament. Yaay just completely waltzed over him.